Hello, my name is Matthias Cavodi. I'd like to welcome you guys to my channel. Today we're going to talk about Captain America. We're going to cover a couple like transition issues, like we're going from one big story arc to another. But these transition issues are pretty awesome. We have like the return of the Red Skull. He's gone missing in action after Acts of Vengeance, where we think that where we're given the impression that Magneto killed him. He buried him alive. Here on the bottom, you can see my old school Marvel trading cards with Captain America, because I'm probably going to do a spotlight video on Captain America a little bit later, focusing on how I got into reading Captain American comic books, why I like this character so much, so on and so forth. So I'll probably record that later on today. So we're going to cover Captain America issues 368 to 370. Mark Gruenwald is the writer, and Ron Lim does fantastic art. This is prior to the Streets of Poison story that I've already covered on this channel, which if you haven't seen it, read it, go out, get your hands on it, because that story is utterly insane. So we have Crossbones, Red Skull's very loyal enforcer. He's trying to find his boss. He's at the end of Act of Vengeance, as I said before. Magneto totally flipped out on him due to Magneto's past, being persecuted by the Nazis. Obviously, Red Skull having ties to the Nazis. He buries him alive. Crossbones and Forge, or Machine Smith, are trying to find their boss. Crossbones goes to Red Skull's company, because all the Marvel villains, super villains in general, like they were all executives during this time. It was sort of a thing in the 80s, like because there's a whole thing with corporate greed during that time. So a lot of villains in their normal civil lives were businessmen and stuff like that. So they go to his company, they can't find him, and Machine Smith has an idea to see if they can draw Magneto out, because they want to question him, where the hell is their boss, and also maybe try to take down Magneto himself. So Machine Smith creates this android, goes to the Capitol, and this robot Magneto starts spouting out the normal evil mutant discourse that humanity is fucked because they persecute mutants and stuff like that. Captain America arrives. Like a group of evil mutants that work with Magneto in the Captain America comic books, that were these guys that I can't remember the name of this team. It was like Magneto had the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, and these guys, if you guys know or remember, put their names, the name of the team on the bottom in the comments, please. So Captain America goes up against Magneto, which Captain America is totally, utterly insane to attack Magneto, because he doesn't know he's a robot with his shield. Because obviously, well, that's sort of what we get in the House of M story, the Civil War, House of M, where Magneto just cuts off Captain America's head with his shield like that. Cap realizes it's a machine, something's up. He decapitates the robot. While this is going down, it's being observed by Black Queen, because she wants to make her power move within the Hellfire Club, because Magneto was he was the Black King, I think, of the Hellfire Club. He's also sort of missing after the whole Act of Vengeance. He's not working with the Hellfire Club anymore. So she wants to scale the ranks within the organization and maybe take it over. So what happens is, at the same time, we have Diamondback. She's sort of starting to have a thing with Captain America. She doesn't want to work with the Serpent Society. Crossbones, Sister Knight, Machine Smith, and this guy, I think it's called The Voice, decide to go and infiltrate or break their way into the Hellfire Club. They think maybe Magneto has Red Skull hiding there, so they're planning to get into the base, go through the sewers, and they are met by the Black Queen, she's insanely powerful. And as a villain, I really love the Black Queen. So Crossbone and crew having a real rough time dealing with the Black Queen, she can alter matter and stuff like that. And powers are based off magic, Plus, she's a mutant at the same time. She tries to feed off the voice, because when she uses her powers, she becomes like older and stuff like that. So they're battling it out in the sewers. Captain America jumps in. It's like he doesn't know what's going on. He's like, he doesn't know who's the Black Queen. He's like, who's this lady fighting in her lingerie in the sewers? I see crossbones. This is a mess. So at the end of the story, Cap is able to stop the villains from fighting. The sewers cave in. Cap is able to escape. Crossbones and company are also long gone when they realize it. Crossbones, using this telepath from prior story arc, are able to find Red Skull. Red Skull was buried alive in this bunker. He's barely alive, but he wants, and it's his last wish because he's dying, to talk to Captain America. So Captain America and Diamondback receive, in a Red Skull manner, of an invitation to his mansion. We see sort of like Red Skull's history, his legacy, while Cap is making his way to Red Skull's deathbed. And finally reaches Red Skull. They try to exchange their final words, and Red Skull sees him, and he says, that's all I needed to see. I needed to see you, Cap, because with my hate of you is going to keep me alive. So basically, you saved my life. It's so utterly insane, but so brilliant that he's not going to die because he sees Cap, and his hatred for Cap keeps him alive. So I'm going to leave it here. I hope you guys like this video. Like, this era of Captain America is just pure gold. It's the best. So I do recommend you guys read it. So see you guys next time. Bye.